A good fall deep cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and just getting the house in order for a new season is underway. Springtime is not the only time where deep cleaning has to happen. Each season brings about new things to be done and cleaned, and to create a new and welcoming space, including a messy garage. Well, friends, it is that time of year when summer is winding down and fall is approaching, and so I want to do some early fall deep cleaning with you. I do some deep cleaning in the spring and fall cleaning as well, and so we're going to hit it pretty hard over the next several days of doing some good deep cleaning, some organizing, some decluttering, and I'm going to share what the progress and process looks like for me for a seasonal clean. Doesn't mean I'm gonna decorate yet. Yes, I'm getting kind of the itch to decorate as we had a cool snap through the Dakotas about a week ago or so. I mean, now it's humid and 85, but we are gonna do a little bit of deep cleaning throughout the home, even in the garage, because after our basement flooded, we moved a bunch of our stuff out into our garage, and that needs a good decluttering and going through and reorganizing. So come along with me as we do a fall cleaning of my home and our space. I like to get my mind and brain in order, and I put that out on paper in a list form. I am a big list maker, and so knowing what I want to do for my deep cleaning is important. So fall cleaning is underway, and on my list are all the things that I want to take care of. And I am not stringent on if they get done that day or even in a couple days. And you know what? Even if one thing on my list doesn't get done, I'm not going to be up in arms about it, because it is a home and I love maintaining it. But if something can't get done, it is okay. Life will still go on. I'm still taking care of the kids in the home the best I can. So I'm prioritizing what I can get done, what I can do when kids are awake, what I can do when kids are napping, what I can do when my husband's home. And so first things first I can do is take down all my curtains and get them cleaned. I did this in the spring, and guess what? That was 6 months ago. So everything gets dusty and dirty, and so time to throw them in the wash and get them cleaned. And dusting the blinds. This has not been happening as regularly as I would like in the summer, because summer months we're outside. I'm not as worried about the inside of the home when summertime is going on. We're outside a lot. We're in the garden. We're by our pool. We're swinging. We're enjoying quality family time. And so the house kind of gets pushed to the side. So taking care of some dusting, some cleaning of the windowsills, and cleaning of the inside of the window trim. And you'll see I even clean the windows later on a different day. It's important to get that done in this cleaning. All right, air vents. I do this probably every 6 months too. They just get so full of dust, and it's pretty crazy how gross they get. So even the screw was just encapsulated with dust. So I'm taking them off, the ones that we have, and I am hosing them off outside and then vacuuming inside the air vents. Something that we are going to do after some of our basement renovation gets done and some of our tile and drain tile gets put in the basement, is we are going to have air vent duct cleaning, professionally cleaned. I didn't know that was a thing, but I think that would be good. If you've never had that done, who knows what's living in the air vents, right? So just getting that done will be something we'll end up hiring out. But I can do this myself, clean the air vents and get them white again and not brown from dust. No, not a lot of people notice your air vents, right? But I do. And so I wanted to make sure I got those cleaned, and so the air can flow better through there. Inside the couch. This is not a space I clean too often because we don't eat food on our couch. We don't color sitting on the couch. We don't do a lot of things that many families do, which I understand is great and fine. But for me, I would rather have my kids doing that stuff at the kitchen table. And so it doesn't get real gross and real dirty. So I am vacuuming it off. Our couch is a well-loved couch. I paid $100. I've said this before, for the set of a love seat and this couch 9 years ago maybe. So just getting that cleaned up because the girls were having fun with the cushions anyways on the other side of the couch. And then it is time to do some wall wiping. I don't do this all the time either because it is quite a bit of work. I live in a 950 square foot home, but it takes time to wipe all the walls down in every room and get the dust off, get the sticky fingerprints, all that stuff. When little kids are in a home, it often tends to build up just a film on the wall where they walk by with dirty hands and wipe the hands along the wall after they've eaten something or after they've colored. So I'm just taking care of doing this task that needs to get done every so often in a home. Cushions are still off the furniture, of course, because the girls are still playing and enjoying being on those cushions and climbing on them, and little guys enjoying climbing on the furniture as well. And it's fun just to have them being there interacting while I'm doing a little bit of cleaning. My girls' shared room, and then our master shared toddler little baby boy room is grimy. Oh man, the doors, the handles, the wall near the doors. It's almost as if I never painted it before or wiped it down. I'm almost debating on repainting the doors. I would love to put new doors on there with some texture on it or something different than these just flat panel doors. Another project for another day, as I've said before. But right now, I'm just trying to clean and get the grime off. A magic eraser is good for this as well, and that helps get off some of the pencil marking or some of the colors that happen to be on there, some scuff marks. Magic erasers need to be in everybody's cleaning caddy, I would say. And my vinegar, water, essential oil solution. That's my go-to cleaner for everything and almost all things. Even the hardwood floors, I do spray that on and wipe it down. I don't feel like it does any harm to the floor. You may choose to do differently, but this is just such a simple DIY to make. If you are interested in a printable for that DIY spray, you can find it over on my blog, daviekillian.com.
When everybody's talking, for every memory I pick up, there's one I lost. It's putting in the pieces, rolling in new sheets, it's tightening the bolts in all the places.
My stove and oven, this is a place that I do take care of more than every 6 months. So I love these liners. I will link them in the description box for you. They just catch all the spills and the grime, the leaking pie that goes over, anything that catches usually in the bottom of the oven catches on there. Those are nice to take out and throw away so the bottom of the oven is not dirty. But I am using a SOS pad, I want to say. Yes, it's got some chemical in it, but boy does it get the grease off the oven door. I've used Barkeeper's Friend as well. I do feel like a more abrasive cleaner works quicker, and I've said this before, sometimes you just got to use the chemicals. My oven does have a self-clean mode, but for this time I just scrubbed everything down and then I cleaned the grates off. I didn't show footage of that, but took those outside, cleaned them off, and now it's nice to have everything in, shining and clean, and just to get that all put back together so it can be used that evening for baking a meal. It is another new day and I got so much done yesterday. I felt great about my list, as you saw me check off at the end of yesterday. And my husband is home today from work, so he is actually doing some outdoor work, tree trimming right now, and then we'll get to the garage. But I'm in the kitchen because I'm gonna clean the dishwasher. So I've already taken a few pieces out I need to wipe out, and then I have a cleaning dishwasher pod that I found that's semi-clean. Doesn't have as much chemical, but sometimes you gotta use the chemical, honestly, to get things clean. And that's how I feel, unless you're gonna scrub and scrub and scrub for hours. So I'm gonna put that in there and run it. I wanna get to the washing machine today too, because I don't think I'm gonna be doing any laundry, so it'll be a good day to clean that. We'll see if I get to the fridge or not, but I know I need to help my husband in the garage. But we're on a good start today and got so much done yesterday that I am glad to have done that. Yeah, we're just gonna do the machine cleaning today and the garage. So again, drinking my coffee as I usually do every morning and going to get to cleaning. So let's continue this cleaning day, fall cleaning and decluttering and organizing and just doing all the stuff to maintain the home after a busy summer, after a lot of canning, which I still will be doing some more, and just getting life back in place before the schooling and the more regular routines start.
So if you've never cleaned some of your bigger appliances, I highly recommend to do that. It's pretty crazy how much gunk can build up inside these things we use to clean other items in our home. So having a clean dishwasher makes me feel so much better than knowing it was dirty, trying to clean dirty dishes to make them clean, and you get the picture. So even just a simple thing as throwing in these cleaning pods helps. And then disassembling a few pieces in there was something I did as well and put it back together. And then also with the washing machine, just wiping that inner rubber gasket to make that clean, and also making sure to clean where you put your laundry detergent in. It just builds up grime, scum, gunk, and just making sure everything gets a good wipe down, good spray down, washing out is wonderful to have so that we can have clean clothes. And then I do run a clean cycle on the washing machine because why not? That can be done pretty often as well. It doesn't have to be every 6 months, but it was important, again, to clean all of this stuff we have in our homes that clean other items in our homes.
Wanna breathe till I'm full, so full of this life, so full of this life. Breathe till I'm full, then I'll say goodbye.
All right, friends, here is the big cleaning and decluttering project, our garage. So as you can see, we cannot park in here. We used to be able to park in our garage before our basement flooded. So if you didn't know, in June, our basement flooded. We had like 12 inches of rain in a couple days, and like 3 or 4 came within a few hours. Our basement was unfinished, but we did have items stored in the basement. It was unfinished, like I said, not livable. So our garage became the catch-all. And once you start throwing things into a garage, it kind of just becomes the toss the place, toss something in here, toss something in there. Where else are we going to put it if I don't want to really clutter my living space? So the garage needed a good work through. So my husband and I were able to conquer that over the entire day. It was time consuming. It was warm that day, but a task that needed to be done. And oh, does it feel so good to finally have that done. And it's not perfect. It's not, super Pinterest worthy garage with everything in totes and everything labeled, but it has come together nicely. So we're just rearranging things. We also cleaned all the shelves, wiped everything down. Yes, it's going to get dusty again because a garage is a garage, right? We don't live in the garage. We park vehicles in there and the door gets open and dust gets in there, but it just needed a good cleaning. My husband organized his tool shelf, and we did just go get some organization bins for him to put different tools and screws and the handyman equipment in that he needed. We do have paint and some of our like yard sprays out in the garage now. That will have to move back into the house or into a heated place, of course, before winter hits, because it can ruin those items. But for now, they're in the garage in some totes and just reorganizing different things that had been loose in the garage, like my husband's grilling stuff, putting that in a crate, or things like extra gloves that were just lying around, all the kids' little bouncy balls and baseball bat and all these other things, just putting stuff into a catch-all bin, so much better than just tossing it in there. And then these blue lockers. I got these from the school I used to teach at because I thought they would be fun to have to organize things in. Wrong. I had good intentions, but it never got used. So I listed it on Marketplace for free, and someone came and got it that night. Thank goodness for Facebook Marketplace, right? You can just get things gone out of your house. Quick and simple. Take a picture, list it. And that's one thing too. I was like, oh, should we keep it? Should I try to DIY it? Sometimes we just need to get rid of stuff. Even if we think we might use it, I find it better to just purge it. If I really want another locker, I'm sure I can find another one on Marketplace. So here it is, a little bit better. The floors are cleared. The shelves are wiped. There's things in some totes. And it has so much improved. I can see my husband's workbench that we had not been able to see in quite a while. And the vehicle is now parked in there. So on another day, we are cleaning some more windows. It's a cooler day, as you can tell, because I'm in pants and a sweatshirt. So I am finishing up the window cleaning, wiping these blinds down, having my kiddos help me with that, and conquering another task on my list. So while I clean these windows, I just want to encourage you with what you can do for your home and cleaning. So taking care of our home in this way, I find important to clean it so that it is welcoming for our family and for friends and people who come over, and just for our sanity, right? I think living in a clean home, I can have better mental capacity to nurture my family well. Because if I know there's a mess and dirty home, I don't feel as great to have my family there, and I just get overwhelmed with that. So just a little bit of gentle encouragement to you to do what you can for your home. Cleaning the windows on the inside and outside is one thing that I do more than once every season. I like having clean windows. I like getting the bug splatters off the window. There's just something about, even if it's a little streaky, I'd rather have that than bug splatters all over the windows, especially after the summer. It just seems like that needs done because there's so many fly splatters and fly poo or whatever gets on the window. It's just nice to get those cleaned. So I'm finishing up with my cleaning for you guys with the outdoor windows. And no, not everything on my list did get done, especially in this video for you. The fridge didn't get cleaned out. I guess that's probably all that did not get done. That will have to be a project for another time. The fridge is full of food, and I'm grateful for that. And so I will have to clean it another time when it's a little bit emptier. So I hope you enjoy some fall cleaning yourself, or if you don't enjoy cleaning, have a little motivation, throw on my video here and get some cleaning done while you clean a space in your home.